Hey, group one. So this week your list ends in VE, so VE endings. Obviously we know that when E is at the end of a word, it's very often like a bossy E, like if you look at the word bake, right? That E is silent, it makes the A say A as opposed to back. So we're very familiar with the bossy E rule. VE words sometimes don't have those. In fact, they usually don't, and there's other vowels that affect the vowel sound. So even though there's an E at the end, the E is of course silent, and it doesn't necessarily make the vowel say its name. So let's look at a few examples. So an easy one of my favorites, is the word love. L-O-V-E. Now, if this was a normal bossy E, this word would be love. Love, like long O-V. But VE words don't follow this rule, so it's not a bossy E, and it's not a long O, it's a short O. So this word is love. Actually, almost sounds like a U, right? It kind of doesn't follow the rule. And if I put a G in front of it, now it turns into glove. Same pronunciation, just a G in front. The E is silent. The O actually kind of sounds like a U sound. It's a little weird. Similarly, this word is give, right? VE ending. The I is a short I, not a long I. So it's hard G, I, V, give. So even though there's an E, it's just because in English, we don't end words with a V. There's no word that will end in a V. That's normal to English. There's some in other languages, but not in English. So they stick this E at the end as if like, it's just kind of going along for the ride. It doesn't actually have a sound. It doesn't really have a job. It's just there. So if you hear a V sound at the end of a word, it's not just going to be V, it's going to be V-E. So let's look at a few other words on your list. We have the word love, dove, glove, right? Those all kind of rhyme. They all have the same O-V-E, love. The word dove, this is an interesting one because it could also be dove, like I dove into a pool. But if it's short O, dove, it means like the bird. I love dove. We also have the words curve, so that U-R-er sound, curve, have, give, leave, weave. So now we hear some long E sounds. And the reason is not because of that E at the end, but because we have an EA vowel team. And usually when we have EA together, it says E, long E. So leave, weave, like to weave, a braid or something. There are exceptions, of course. EA doesn't always say E, but most of the time, long E, EA says long E sound. Weave. What else do we have? Nerve, serve, 12, solve, prove. Kind of like, it's spelled like love, but it actually has an oo sound, prove. Sleeve, peeve, and arrive. So you're going to have lots of different vowels to deal with this week. It's really important that you're paying attention. A, they all end in VE, but also, what does the vowel sound have? Is it a short vowel, like give? Is it a long vowel, like weave or sleeve? Or is it something else, like prove actually sounds like an O-O sound, like an ooh sound, right? Prove. So it's interesting to kind of pay attention to those. If there are words that you're not familiar with, I think you should be familiar with most of these words. Just give them another look. Nerve, like you're getting my last nerve. Peeve. I know you guys know about pet peeves, right? I think I started the year talking about those. So to peeve someone is to annoy them. P-E-E-V-E. Peeve. Like, ooh, that really peeves me. Oh, that's so annoying. Or a pet peeve is something that bothers me, right? So you might think of it in that way. Cool. I think the rest should be pretty straightforward. Make sure if you have a V at the end, you hear that sound V, you always put V-E. Good luck, guys. See you later.